James from Osprey here with Coach Doug Stoll from Great Oak Temecula here at the Mount SAC Relays. How do you think your team did today, sir?
Our goal was to come in and just try to focus on the relays, see what we could put up today, and I feel like really stepped up. Our sprint medley team really surprised me, ran really well for the win, and a lot of our teams are running up front and just trying to hold on. And the girls, I think between yesterday and today put up two U.S. number ones and a U.S. number two in the distance relays, and the boys were we got the 4x8 win and right there second and third in the other two. So definitely competing, which is what you ask for as a coach.
How was coaching a lot of the seniors who's having their last race here at Mount SAC Relays?
You know what? I think as a coach, this is my 19th year as a head coach, you know that you're always going to have a group going out and a group coming in the next year. So I think we just try to treat our seniors like every season special. Get to the end of the season, it's not something that's sad. It's great, it's fun, and we had a lot of seniors run really big legs. And hopefully a lot of them will make it through the CIF.
Yeah. So what are some of the goals and plans for the team for CIF?
Well, we try to do the first part of the season just as more of a relay part of the season and have fun with it, and then later on in the season we focus on CIF. So next week we'll have league finals. We'll try to get as many kids through as we can, and hopefully we can make a run to CIF titles for sure.
So for the next month for CIF, it's a lot of rounds for the runners. Prelims, finals, masters, and the state prelims. Are you going to change the training or the mileage and have your runners taper?
The whole plan has been around having them ready for that part of the season. So, I think we look a little bit worse at certain aspects in the regular season, knowing that we're planning and building towards CIF. So, usually you see our kids are pretty strong and ready to go at CIF prelims, and I don't think this will be much different this year. Prelims is a tough meet because no matter how many people are on the line, only 9 are moving on. So there is no reprieve. You either are ready to go or you're not. So prelims is tough. Finals, if you run well, you usually make it into masters, and masters gives you the time to be able to hit to make it to state. So we play the game pretty well, and we'll do our best to have the kids. They moved up 5 or 6 really good distance teams to Division I that were Division II in cross country, or maybe last year. So there's some new competition for us, teams we haven't seen in a while like Saugus and Claremont, and we'll just do the best that we can to try to have our kids ready and try to squeeze through that top 9 at prelims. Going to be the hard part.
Okay. So are you going to lower the mileage for your runners?
Usually it doesn't come down too terribly much until after CIF finals we start to come down a little bit. Last 2 weeks of the season is a little more. It depends on the kid. If we have a kid that's barely going to qualify through prelims, then his mileage will come down a little bit. If it's somebody like Fatima Cortez that we would expect to be on the line at state no matter what we put her through, then she'll train pretty hard all the way through.
Okay.
So she'll be ready to go.
So for the majority of your runners, do they choose what event they want to run, or is it a lot of the idea from?
Well, we have an interesting dynamic because our league finals is scored. So we have to look at what is the scoring going to break down to, and how what do you need to run to make sure we score our points versus what are you going to qualify for CIF. So typically we try to stay team focused through CIF finals, and then after that the kids kind of decide if they want to drop an event going into masters and state.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time and have a good night.
Absolutely.